Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido, and this is Eclipse Part 3. So, I'm expecting this to get slightly more challenging as I get into the later islands, if only because the VEC rosters are, well, not quite so simple, but at this point I think I should have the tools to mostly deal with it. You know, probably. And as much as I worry about leaving smoke everywhere, it does give me more reliable problem-solving ability. Also, this squad head is pretty versatile in terms of where the mechs can stand relative to the tiles they're affecting. Anyway, so Watchtower has acquired centipedes, which, well, does make things a bit trickier. Still could be a lot worse. And over here, finally, we have wasps. Do you know how long it's been since I loaded up the Evolved Vec mod without seeing a single wasp? It's been slightly over 6 weeks. I checked. Anyway, at this point I think I'm obligated to hit this one up and see what happens. Much as I hate the spider leader, but hopefully I can push him down a chasm or something. I could really go for some nanofilter mending, but... Ooh, I used to think the minerals mission was super easy, and then the last run happened. Well, what's this one? Ooh, this could be tricky, actually. Probably survivable, but since there's enough open space, still tricky, though. Hang on, which mech is what? Okay, Archangel is the ranged one. If I remember right, Wasps prioritize ranged mechs. Don't love this, or though the spikes do probably make it easier, though. Maybe I should just do this one. Yeah, why not? Oh wow, 2 of these bastards. This is gonna be fucky. Yeah, I was just thinking earlier, maybe I should have brought Camilla, huh? Okay, so yeah. They grapple and web. Joyous. Is there... How do I best do this? Okay, I'm not sure there's anywhere I can position my units to keep them safe from the Wasps, so let's maybe not fuss too much about it. I am a little concerned because, well, I guess Reaper Mech can at least push things away if it has to, much as I would hate doing that. Now, where do I put what? Yeah, okay, there is technically no perfect place to stand. Yeah, I think the only way I could keep Archangel Mech perfectly safe is if I put it here, and then put one of my other mechs here, which is technically an option, just not a very good one. Considering both Wasps can get to that row if they want, I may as well just put Archangel Mech here. Actually, wait, I should put Reaper Mech here, so if he has to push something, there's room for the push to happen. One problem. Two. Well, screw you too, Waspy. Of course. Funny how that works. Okay, so yeah, I can't be having this one go off. This one's not so bad, really. Hell, technically I could just have this one save that guy and let the hit happen. Because I don't really want to waste Reaper Mech's shot on... Reaper Mech's turn on pushing. Alright, so let me see here. If I do this, then, well... He'd smoke that one guy and... push this guy. So that would solve two problems. Though, Yeah, that's actually a fair plan. I could then have let Force Mech push this Wasp away and have Reaper Mech get somewhere else and, you know, shoot the Wasp. Because I would prefer there to be fewer Wasps in my life, if it's all the same to everyone else. And this Wasp can, you know, have its fun for all I care. Because he needs to take the damage anyway. Is there anything else I can do here? Not much that's useful, really. I wouldn't have minded spawn blocking over here, but I'd prefer to let this shield stay intact. Those mites gone, and fuck this clown. This next turn is still going to be a bit messy, but... Okay, only one Wasp this time. Huh, okay, again. Oh wow, that time's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Since now he can't really escape. Well played, Wasp. Okay, so what can I do with this? I've got more problems than I can practically solve. Now, I could just go here and pop these two, but the problem is this guy would then actually damage what remains. Huh, I might be in trouble here. Because I don't think even Force Mech could save Reaper Mech here. There simply isn't any saving from... No, wait, Archangel Mech could. I don't know that... Okay, if I saved Reaper Mech, what result? I could just ignore this guy, suppose I do, but... Okay, so I could have Force Mech shoved these two away from each other. Archangel Mech kill this Wasp, and then Reaper Mech get over here and shoot this stink bug. I guess it's an option, but it sucks. Still, a sucky option's better than a lot of other things I could be doing right now. Plus, I did need to do this sometime. I just hate leaving that guy on the crack tile and not being able to do anything about it. Oh well. You know, I thought I'd probably regret not bringing Camilla. I guess I'm psychic. Okay, so this guy I can just shove onto the spawn for all anyone cares. I suppose I should. And I can block this spawn and hit that guy with Archangel Mech. And it won't help, but I could push this guy over here, I guess? Alright, oh, oh, nice! Things are going pretty well for this team, honestly. Anyway, Wasps are definitely assholes. I admit I did not anticipate the corner maneuver. It's especially insidious because they're supposed to prioritize ranged mechs. That would have been really bad if Archangel Mech got that way. Now then, alright, so we got what? Well, I guess 2 problems because it's the last turn, so this guy can't do shit, but I could just shoot this guy so he falls. Then, yeah, may as well do like this. Why not? Oh, hey, didn't even think about this. Alright, well, that worked out okay. I'm gonna need to think real careful about where chasms are for the Wasps. Hopefully their AI doesn't try to pull you into chasms, because that would be awful. Oh god, this? I don't know if I want to do this. Like, I only have 1 flyer, and, with the Wasps, this could be deadly. I don't want to really miss the core, but on the other hand, wait, what do I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. It's just... seems way too risky. I don't actually want to lose a pilot when things are going this well. Oh, there's the Scion. I had actually kind of half forgotten that they were a factor here. May as well put Archangel Mech on this side where the chasms are. And, I hate having so few deployment tile options, you know? Okay, you know, I was about to say that I could have Archangel Mech kill the Scion and shove the snail into this tile, but the snail is no longer a factor. I will probably still have him kill the Scion, though. Because why not? Or actually, wait, better play. Especially since I need to get the Right, mites. I had almost forgotten about the mites, but those are a thing. Ooh, nice. Now, the problem with the smoke is it stops the enemy from catching fire, but, you know, whatever. Hang on. No, I should probably kill, I guess, the snail, maybe? Why not? It would make sense to shove the slug into the other enemy, but could also just, you know, do that. And I think next turn will be entirely manageable. Oh, hey. That was very polite of Mr. Slug. I guess... Oh, I can... No, wait, I can't shove the slug on... I can't shove the stink bug onto... Well, I guess I could shove the stink bug onto the spawn if I used Archangel Mech to do it, but I'd have to take him off that spawn. If nothing else, I could do that. And do I want to... I could just, yeah, repair him. Eat the hit from the stink bug and then stay on the spawn. This Vec is going to have trouble doing much of fucking anything next turn. How embarrassing. I mean, I guess I can just kill this guy, but... Yeah, I suppose it can't hurt, right? No, wait. Better off doing this than some other bullshit. Then... Actually, I think I'll do this. Oh, almost didn't notice there was... Yeah, sure, I'll just... That works. And I'm reasonably confident I can survive the last turn. Oh, hey, Cobras. I honestly had forgotten they were in play here. I have rarely found them to be a major problem. Especially since, you know, 2/3 of my squad has Resilient. But, you know. Okay, so this guy can fuck off. Alright, how do I... Okay, yeah, can't shoot through mountains, just the other stuff. Okay, if I shove this guy here, then 1, 2, 3, 4... Then what? Not sure I have a good way to kill the Cobra without... Yeah, I'm overthinking this. I may as well just, you know... Now, this serves little purpose since Archangel Mech wasn't the one that needs XP, but, you know, whatever. Hang on, which one's momentum? Let me check. Oh right, boosted after moving forward tiles. I mean, there are worse skills, I guess, but... Let's see... What do we want? Reposition? That might be a reasonable idea, or... Actually, acid rounds might be worth it. May as well make sure that off-turn is productive, you know? Now, like I said, I don't want to do that one when there's, you know, wasps knocking around. But I may as well try the mineral one. What's the worst? Yeah, right. Okay, so there's no clear place to... readily safe place to stand for that, but... Oh shit, there's a shiny mountain over there. Now, the wasp might go for the Archangel Mech, in which case I should have a solution, since there's only the one Weber this time. And hopefully I can get the snails to target these two. Or snail, singular. There's only the one. Except snail goes last, so probably not. I may be overthinking this. There's only so much I can do here. Yep. Snail can't do shit today. Okay, I was really hoping I could get a clean shot at the wasp here. Maybe I can. I guess if I just do this, it's boom. Alright, now. I have, what, 2 problems? Alright, so this turn I should be able to do this, and then next turn I could go up that way. That might make the most sense, considering. Anyway, point is, actually, or I could just stick the snail here. Or the roach here, either way. But if I shoot the wasp, which I kind of want to, then Archangel Mech could probably just... Could just kill the snail, actually. And then have Force Mech shove the roach over... Oh, yeah, the roach could just break that one open for me. And hopefully I get a chance to get over there at some point. Oh, right, forgot the snails become, well, whatever. Okay, no more wasps. I can probably manage this scion thing. Maybe. Alright, how many problems is that? 1, 2, 3, plus, of course, the scion. Troublesome. Can I do anything with this? I might be in trouble. Okay, I assume I don't want to break the strange object. I don't know the exact rules here. Okay, I guess if I have to let something eat a hit, it would... Oof. No good answers anywhere. Okay, I suppose one could argue that I should just, Actually, no, wait, never mind. My thought process wasn't making any sense. Gotta be something I can do here. Alright, so theoretically most of my mechs can solve most of these problems, just I'm not sure there's a good way to kill the scion and solve something. And if I'm not killing anything, I'm in deep shit. Like, if I do that, that's not gonna help. Like, if I do this, then what? Not much. Okay, now if I assume I can let the scion slide, but... Problem is, then there's also the spawn. If I just push things out of the way without killing anything, then there's just going to be one more Vec next turn, and that's all the worse. Even if theoretically next turn I could have the driller in position to hit the slug. And God help me if there's a Weber. I'd almost rather roll grid defense on this one than... Why am I saying almost? I would absolutely rather have to roll grid defense on that than, you know, deal with this shit. Plus I still need to get the strange object one way or another. So yeah, I might just have to let the slug go for the minute. Let me just think here. Is there anything I'm forgetting that I could do? No, I think the positioning is just perfectly bad. Hmm. I guess if nothing else, I could autoload or shove the Scion here so Archangel Mech could kill the Scion and solve the stink bug. Though, really, I'm probably better off having Reaper Mech actually kill something. Such as the stink bug. What am I forgetting? There's gotta be something. I mean, again, there doesn't gotta anything, but you know. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll just have to hope for the 15% over here. There's no point staring at this all day. Plus, Reaper Mech could then, you know, get over here and do this, and at least block the spawn. Then I can be reasonably confident that there's no, what's it called? Wasp coming next turn. Or no, wait, yeah, I can just do this. But yeah, I need to get that strange object next turn, or I'm gonna look like an idiot. Come on, 15%. Well, what good are you? Good defense. Okay, so I could actually do this. And then next turn I just need one more, which would be easy from that position. Since these guys have decided to be ineffective, not complaining, of course. And I can, I believe, yeah, I'm just trying to think what the order of operations is to get them spawn blocking where I would like them to. Okay, so let's see if I... No, I'm not sure I can reach where I want to reach. I was thinking to push the Alpha Roach onto here and then have the Archangel Mech shoot here to push the other Roach onto that, but I may just have to settle for something dumber. So I think I'll probably succeed on the crystal mission this turn. Excuse me. And sure, why not? The pod's fine. Anyway, I suppose the 30k was too much to hope for. That... Oh, actually... Which one's Trophy Hunter? Oh, that is actually a pretty good one. If I wasn't already Man, that would be really good on... If I didn't like having Quanon Reaper mech so much, I'd be seriously tempted. I'm reluctant to take the airburst upgrade just because target smoke and have more stuff happen like that kind of upgrades always make me nervous. Seem, how should I say this, hard to control properly. Hang on, let me check if there's any, how exactly this one works. So just anywhere but same square? Seems reasonable, actually. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that one. Good enough for now. And like I said, not touching this, so... Oh, I don't want the crumbling cave. This doesn't seem so bad. Or could be doable here, but I think this looks pretty solid. Let's just try not to get webbed onto a crack. Or something. Okay, so... Guess the Vec aren't too busy today. Anyway, let's just get this out of the way. Well, perhaps I should make it like this. Should be good for now. Oh, that's convenient. Oh wait, with Archangel Mech could actually... I was thinking to spawn block with the Stink Bug, but I can just do this, and that's probably better. 2 Vec in 1 blow. That's the good shit. And yeah, I'll just do this. Wait, shit. Forgot I can't stand still on a spawn anymore. On a auto load anymore. It is kind of annoying not to have the option to hold still, but what can you do? Ah, there we are. Ah, what an asshole. Smoked him and everything. Imagine how annoying it'd be if I hadn't reloaded Reaper Mech. So annoying. Like you wouldn't believe. Now then, what was I doing? Okay, kinda tempting to just shove the roach into the fake building and blow it the fuck up. It's a bit of a weak use of the roach, but you know. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Pretty much entirely so I can spawn block also with Force Mech. And then... Huh. Only the 1 Wasp this mission? Oh well. Now, I dare say Force Mech should get his experience. And I may as well shove this guy into position to be dealt with by the other decoy building so I can get a bit more XP on Force Mech. Because why not, right? Up and over. We'll see if he actually levels by the end of the run. But, one way or another, all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. Oh, right, this fucking asshole. Well, honestly, I feel my current mech roster is pretty decent for fighting this boss as much as anything can be. And look, no wasps. Also no cracked tiles, surprisingly. Excuse me. Maybe I can get the snails all to come at me. Okay. Oh, hey. Cool, cool. How irritating. Okay, so... if I do this... well... better than nothing, but... oh, wait. I could also have Archangel Mech do... like this. Only one of those was an actual threat. Oh. I suppose I could do this, which kills the 2 existing spiderlings. which I believe are the only actual threats this turn. And then if I do that, then Archangel Mech can finish him off. While also doing an egg in the bargain. Next turn still a bit more trouble than I enjoy seeing, but that is okay. Because there will be a distinct lack of spider leaders. And isn't that what really matters in life? Now then. Okay, so that's 3 threats. I could just shove... I could have forced mech just push here. Push here, then... I mean, this is definitely solvable. It's just... Problem if I had Archangel Mech shoot these 2, this guy gets pushed into the building. That's no good. But I guess I can, if nothing else. It's terribly inefficient resource-wise, but I could just have Archangel Mech kill the Scion, then, from whatever angle. Then have Force Mech push these 2, and Reaper Mech finish off the Stink Bug. Or, yeah, that would be the correct answer. The way I'd have to do it if I started that way. I don't really like it, but the positioning's kind of fucky right now. Ooh, I wish I could do something else here, but... Oh, at least if I do like this, then I can spawn block, which is kind of crucial, because things are... There we are. Because Reaper Mech's going to be in an awkward position here. On the other hand, there's only 2 Vec on the field that can actively attack, so... Now, I can just do like this, I guess. I probably could have planned this out better and found a way to get the Cobra onto the spawn tile, but I think I'll live. No wait, how about I do like this? Because if I do this, at least Archangel Mech isn't in direct line with any smoke tiles. Hold on, can he get anywhere? I guess he could do this. And if he gets webbed, it won't matter where he was standing anyway, because, you know, Wasps can pull wherever they like. Oh hey, no wasps anyway. Is there any way I can get more XP on Force Mech? I don't think there is. So, you know. Let's just... Anyway, this has been slightly messy, but island's over. And Void Shocker, really? Well... Oh, hey, Storm Generator. That's actually useful. Now, who has room for that? Oh, right. Obviously, the smoke type. You know, it's actually just tempting to put those 3 on there right now. That might, considering I have nothing else that costs 3 cores in one go, that might be my best play. That actually adds a lot of damage, doesn't it? You know what? Sure, why not? I was doing okay on other factors. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for part 4.